Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is John Van Beek with Music We Remember, brought to you by caregiving.com. It's great to be here today. We're transitioning to something a little different. Instead of a bi-monthly live stream, we're going to do a program for you that's pre-recorded and leave it up for you all month. You can check it out anytime you like. Hopefully that'll fit your schedule a little bit better. We're going to start off with a song that was part of the 1956 film by Alfred Hitchcock, The Man Who Knew Too Much. And this was originally sung by Doris Day. I've had some requests for it, and I think you might remember it as well. It goes like this. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a child in school, I asked my teacher, what should I try? Should I paint pictures? Should I sing songs? Here was her wise reply. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Then I grew up and fell in love. I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will there be rainbows day after day? And here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera. Well, we sure never know what's around the corner, do we? Things are changing all the time. Well, this next tune is about a poor fella who we find wandering the streets of town in search of his next meal, and he finally happens upon an establishment that has something within his budget. And it's the title of this song, One Meatball. Well, now the little man, he walked up and down to find an eating place in town. He read the menus all through and through just to see what 15 cents could do. It was one meatball, no spaghetti, one meatball. He could afford but one meatball. Now he told the waiter who stood near at hand the simple dinner that he had planned. The guests were startled, one and all, when they heard that waiter loudly call he wants one meatball. One meatball. This here gent would like one meatball. Now that little man, he felt somewhat ill at ease. He said, "Some bread, sir, if you please." The waiter hollered from way off down the hall, "You don't get no bread with just one meatball." He's got the one meatball. One meatball. He could afford but one meatball. Now that little man, he felt very bad. You see, that one meatball, it was all that he had. And in his dreams, he can still hear that call. You don't get no bread with just one meatball. He's got the one meatball. One meatball. He could afford but one meatball. One meatball. One meatball. He could afford but one meatball. One meatball. Well, I hope you're doing a little better off than one meatball for your dinner. But some folks are not so fortunate. It's always good to keep them in mind. Well, this month, this is March, and we're going to be, well, coming up on a day where Ireland is celebrated, St. Patrick's Day. And those little green men, not the ones that you might find being studied at Area 51, but the leprechauns, they might make an appearance. You never know. Watch out for that rainbow with a pot of gold at the end. We're going to do a little song which was inspired by seeing the sails of a yacht with some regularity off the northern coast of Ireland. And this song was written way back in 1935, but was made popular later on in the 1950s by none other than Nat King Cole. And I believe the Platters recorded a version of this sometime in the 60s. So it's one of those songs that just keeps coming back around, and here it is today. It's called Red Sails in the Sunset, and we've got the red guitar to go with it. Red sails in sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, bring back my loved one home safely to me. She sailed with the dawning. All day I've been blue. Red sails in the sunset. I'm trusting in you. Swift wings you must borrow. Sail straight for the shore. We marry tomorrow, and she'll go sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, bring back my loved one home safely to me. Swift wings you must borrow. Sail straight for the shore. We marry tomorrow, and she'll go sailing no more. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Oh, carry my loved one home safely to me. Well, I'm not sure how many people associate the song Red Sails in the Sunset with Ireland, but here's a song which I'm not sure of its Irish ancestry, although it is about the Irish. And I remember this being sung by Bing Crosby, and no doubt a whole host of others. It's called When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, and this song gets requested of me, around this month of the year, quite regularly. So here it is, for your listening pleasure. When Irish eyes are smiling, Sure 'tis like a morning spring in the lilt of Irish laughter. You can hear the angels sing when Irish hearts are happy. All the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring in the lilt of Irish laughter. You can hear the angels sing when Irish hearts are happy. All the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away. Possibly one of the most well-known and beloved Irish songs is Danny Boy, which is another one which folks are always asking me for, and I'm going to give it a try. It's sometimes I'm not sure if my voice is quite capable of singing this one, but if you sing along with me out there, I think we can get through this. It's a beautiful song, and the lyrics that we know today, they were written in 1913 and set to a traditional Irish melody called Londonderry Air. And it's just a great tune. So we'll give it a shot here, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers have fallen. 'Tis you, must go, and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. And I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh. but come ye back, oh, in summers in the meadow, or when the valley is hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy. Danny Boy, that's such a classic melody, and it's been around for a long time, and it just it's a beautiful song. Even with my rendition of it, there's no escaping the beauty of that song. We're going to move on to a little song now, which this was on an album from, I think it's 1958. That's right, 1958, and it was entitled. A lot of folks come out with albums, compilations and things that they call the best of such and such. And this was entitled The Worst of Homer and Jethro. Homer and Jethro were a couple fellas, guitar player, mandolin player, songwriters, and great musicians. And they did a lot of comedy songs. And this is one of the tunes which at a lot of my shows, when I go to this one, I'll tell everyone I'm going to a commercial break now, and I'll be right back after these messages. It's called the Billboard Song, and you'll just have to listen to it. It goes like this. As I was walking down the street, a billboard caught my eye. The advertisements written there would make you laugh or cry. The signs were torn and scattered from the storm the night before. And as I read the things they said, well, this is what I saw. Smoke Coca-Cola cigarettes, drink Wrigley's spearmint beer. Kennel ration dog food will keep your wife's complexion clear. Chew chocolate-covered mothballs, they always satisfy. And brush your teeth with Lifebuoy soap and watch the suds go by. Now when I recovered from the shock, I went upon my way. I'd gone no further than 1 block when, much to my dismay, another billboard, it caught my eye. Like the one before, the wind and the rain had done their work, 'cause this is what I saw. Take your next vacation in a brand new frigid air, and learn to play the piano in your winter underwear. Simonize your baby with a Hershey's candy bar. Texaco is the beauty cream that's used by all the stars. Now doctors have proved that babies, they shouldn't smoke until age 3. And people over the age of 35 should all take baths in Lipton's tea. You can make your country a much better place today. Just buy a record of this song and throw it far away. The Billboard Song from Homer and Jethro. You can check out a lot more of their music. It's pretty funny. They would do a lot of parodies of songs that were popular at the time. I think they had a version of Elvis's Heartbreak Hotel that they called the Heartache Motel, something like that. It's pretty funny, and they kind of poked fun at a lot of folks with their music, and all in good fun. Going to do a great song now that is always tied to the end of World War II, I believe. 1945 is when this came out, and I remember it from a version by Les Paul and his trio backing up Bing Crosby. And I think the big version that was such a big hit was Harry James Orchestra with Kitty Callan on vocals. And it's just a beautiful song. It's called It's Been a Long, Long Time. Kiss me once, kiss me twice, and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this, my dear, since I can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt this way, my dear, since I can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. So kiss me once and kiss me twice, kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. What a beautiful song. It's been a long, long time. Well, hopefully it won't be too long before we see each other again. I'm going to do a tune now, which is, boy, I can't remember the year this came out. I think it was 1941, 1944, somewhere in there. And it's another little song that's kind of funny. And I played it one place, and somebody said, you know, my mom or my grandma always used to sing that, and I always thought she was just kind of making it up herself. But this was a #1 hit, and it goes to show you that they just don't write songs like they used to. And, one of the common complaints I hear about today's music is that you can't understand what they're singing. Well, this song is proof that, to some degree, maybe this has always been the case. It goes like this. Mairzy Doats and dozy doats and little lambsy divey, kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Mairzy Doats and dozy doats and little lambsy divey, kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Well, now the words may seem queer and funny to your ear, a little bit jumbled and jivey. Sing mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. Mairzy Doats and dozy doats and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Now if the words sound queer, a little funny to your ear, somewhat jumbled and jivey, just sing mares eat oats, and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. Mairzy Doats and dozy doats and little lambsy divey, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Yes, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? Mairzy Doats is the name of that song, and I first heard of it one of the establishments I was playing at. This little lady came up to me, quite determined looking, with her walker, and parked right in front of me and said, "Do you know Mairzy Doats?" And I had no idea what she was saying to me. I finally got her to slow down just a little bit, and she explained that it was a song. And so, well, there it is, Mairzy Doats and dozy doats and little lambsy divey. Apparently, in subsequent places I've played that, somebody's come up to me and told me there's yet another verse that I have to learn. So I'll have to look into it, but I haven't heard it on the original recording of that song. I think that was the Mary Max who did that. We're going to close out the show today with a tune which the music was from the Charlie Chaplin film Modern Times, and I believe he wrote this in 1936, I believe it was. And then somebody, a few decades later, put some words to it. 1954 saw a great recording by Nat King Cole of this song, and it's been done by plenty of folks since then. This is called Smile, and I hope that's what this music brings to your face, is a smile. My name's John Van Beek. You've been listening to Music We Remember, and it's always great to spend some time with you, and I do hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to tune in next month for more music and memories, and in the meantime, well, if you like this, you can watch it all over again. Here we go. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through just for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile when you just smile. Smile when your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your pain and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see that sun come shining through for you. So light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile when you just smile. Thank you so much for tuning in for Music We Remember. If you enjoyed the music today, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Caregiving channel. I'm John Van Beek, and I'll see you again soon. You take care now.